Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Yeah. Woo.
Well, what are we up to, Troy?
Putting skeletons up.
Putting skeletons up. Today is what? September 14th.
Hi guys, welcome back to Adventure Detroit. Today is one of the starting days of putting Halloween decorations.
That's right. We've gotten everything down from our attic up there. It took a while because we have quite a bit, and we have it all laid out on our treadmill that we're not working out with, including our 12-foot skeleton we got last year. We put as much together in the garage as we can. And we were just going to show you guys kind of what we have and how we typically go about putting it up. Got lots of scarecrows. We got a new thing we're working on putting together this year. Troy got for his birthday.
It's right there.
It's in the box there. It's a 6-foot skeleton with a hood. It talks and it moves, and it's right here. And all these skeletons. And this is the leftover box of parts that Troy's been putting out.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna start.
a couple things we've got to show you so far. About 4 years ago, we started making these things out of PVC pipe, and then we connect the skeletons to them. And it's worked out pretty well. I know some people use like metal rods that stick into the ground and then they connect the skeleton to it, but we don't want to do that because I'm not a fan of jamming something down into the ground. Plus we have an in-ground sprinkler system, so I'd hate to pop it. But anyway, we have our world of skeletons. This has been Troy's little boneyard for many years.
The blue bones over here.
Yeah, we've decided we used to take these blue bones and lay them out over here and make a skeleton, but
Dad cuts
this year we put them here, but they don't really match. So Troy's gonna do those. Troy also got 4 new skeletons this year. It came in a 4-pack.
Just now, it's September 14th.
Yeah.
Not even in October.
So we started putting all this stuff out. Troy he was not into cars, he was not into trucks or little toys.
I was just into
He was always into skeletons as a little boy, and still is around Halloween time. So, needless to say, we have a ton of skeletons. We found using rocks and kind of wedging them in place helps keep the tombstones in place. And over here you can see more of these stands we're using. They usually work pretty good. Sometimes we have to put some decorative stones or rocks on these to hold them down if there's really bad wind. But you can see we got nothing's plugged in yet. But this is one we made, so he's pretty sturdy. Some of these ones are in pretty bad shape. We're gonna have to figure out what to do here because these are cheap. Talked about making more, but we haven't gotten to it yet. More of these skeleton stands. That one, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about it. That one's in pretty bad condition, but we can leave it for now. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. And like this one over here, he's propped up. We use one of those little decorative things, and then we have a pumpkin on the other end.
That one's kind of good because it will fall back on the stone.
This is another thing we made, casket, a while ago. But as you can see, it needs a little repairs. So probably after this year, we will fix it up. Anyway, all the skeletons, we put these lights in them. These are those flame lights that you can buy. So we bought the bulbs from Amazon, and then you can buy like 3 packs of these hanging, standard lights. So typically we put them in the skeletons and make it look like it's like a heart. It's kind of cool at night. So what are some new things we should consider doing this year?
Well,
I have a couple ideas, but go ahead.
I feel like we should consider scattering the bones out and like here more.
Yeah, there's a lot of room here to put. I mean, you got some here, you got some going this way, but we can take it all the way down to the end of down to the sidewalk.
I feel like we could hang some more out of the windows.
Yeah, so our theme is obviously skeletons, right? So 12-foot skeleton's gonna go here. He's kind of the leader of the pack, and all the little guys will be out there. Usually we put some skeletons on the roof so it looks like they're trying to climb on the house. Troy's put a couple there where they're kind of like, not sure what that one's doing, but I'll probably put a couple there. We usually put one right in front here. We have a spot up there where there's a screw where we put our Christmas wreath. And we started hanging a skeleton from that, so we'll do that.
Yeah, so that guy usually goes on the door if you want to figure that out.
Okay. And then one idea that I have that I don't know if we're going to get to it this year, but it's to make a fence, a black fence that would kind of come along the edge here and then the edge there to kind of give it more of like a cemetery vibe, like the dead have risen kind of thing. So that's where we are. Another thing too, we're a little bit early with our decorations because you could probably use almost like a Christmas tree on that guy and put a lot of those skeletons on there. That's a good idea. Is that we started putting these decorations out pretty early this year because some little boy gets excited and is ready to do it, and people drive by and stare at us. We're not sure if they're looking at the skeletons or if they're looking at us thinking we're crazy for putting up Halloween decorations a little early. But whatevs. So yeah, then we got the ghost. We have two of those. They move back and forth. A lot of this stuff we don't turn on though till Halloween night. The 12-foot skeleton has eyes that move. What we do turn on every night though on a timer will be the hearts inside the skeletons, the lights that will shine up on the house, and what else? Usually this side is all the skeleton graveyard, and then this side's always more kid-friendly. There's another one of our lights.
All we're gonna tell you, if you want to see our house, we live in New Lenox.
Yeah, we live in New Lenox. Although I think we've made enough videos where people probably could figure it out. This side usually is kid-friendlier. We have little blow-ups that we put out here, and then Troy was collecting scarecrows for a while, and we have like 10. One year he had them all down this fence, but that's kind of, we're not going to do that this year. That's overkill. It looks a bit much. But yeah, blow-ups, scarecrows, more skeletons that got to go out, skeletons for the roof, new stuff to set up, more tombstones. We have, yeah, all kinds of junk. And this is where it all ends up. All the little stuff ends up in a big pile of boxes and boxes of stuff. Garage is a disaster from all this stuff. Here's all the boxes we've already gone through. Boxes, and keep the boxes for the blow-ups. Yeah, it's become quite a thing. So, do you like all these decorations? Obviously. What's another idea we've talked about? Is getting some PVC, more PVC pipe, and making like a, kind of like a little bit of a cove here. Yeah. And then we could put like a skeleton like right here. So you could, and then have some lighting in here so you can't get into the garage, but that would be like closed off like a little semicircle right here where you could put some more stuff.
Then how would we get?
Be kind of cool. Well, we'd be able to go through we'd be able to go like a way to like move the curtain and kind of go in. You know what I mean?
Bye guys, the subscribe button, hit the like button, peace!
Troy is working on his skeleton Christmas tree over there. Not a bad idea, actually.